In the world of Italian pastry, there is one name that evokes more passion, more nostalgia, and more pure indulgence than any other: tiramisu. It is not just a dessert, it is a cultural icon, a symphony of coffee, cream, and sponge that has conquered the global palate. But to make a tiramisu that truly sings, one that feels like it was crafted in a small kitchen in Treviso, requires more than just following a recipe. It requires an understanding of soul, texture, and time. Over the next 10 minutes, we are going to strip away the modern shortcuts and return to the roots. We will explore the 6 essential pillars of an authentic tiramisu, dive into the history of its controversial birth, and master the techniques that separate a good dessert from a legendary one. Whether you are a seasoned baker or a curious beginner, this is your definitive guide to the perfect pick-me-up. The story of tiramisu is a relatively modern one, yet it is shrouded in myth. Most culinary historians point to the town of Treviso in the late 1960s. At the restaurant La Beccarie, it is said that Alba Di Pio and pastry chef Roberto Linguinotto created the dish as a restorative treat. Its name, tiramisu, literally translates to pull me up or pick me up, a testament to its high-energy ingredients: eggs, sugar, and strong coffee. But there are darker, more scandalous tales too, legends of it being served in the 19th century as an aphrodisiac in the houses of pleasure of Treviso. While the debate over its official birthplace between the Veneto and Friuli regions continues to this day, one thing is certain: by the 1980s, tiramisu had moved beyond Italy's borders to become a global phenomenon. Today, it is protected as a traditional agricultural product, ensuring its heritage is never forgotten. Pillar number 1, the mascarpone. This is the heart of the dish. True mascarpone comes from Lombardy and is a triple cream cheese made by curdling cream with citric or tartaric acid. It is rich, buttery, and should have a fat content upwards of 60%. When selecting your cheese, look for a thick, uniform texture. If there is too much liquid, your cream will never achieve that signature silkiness. This is not the place for low-fat substitutes. Pillar number 2, the eggs. In an authentic tiramisu, the eggs provide both flavor and structure. We use only the freshest organic yolks. Their vibrant orange color gives the cream its characteristic golden hue. The yolks act as an emulsifier, binding the fat of the mascarpone into a stable, airy foam. Some recipes call for cooked yolks in a bain-marie, while others use them raw, a choice that depends on your comfort and the quality of your source. Pillar number 3, the sugar. While it provides sweetness, its primary role is functional. Sugar stabilizes the egg yolks as they are whisked, helping to build volume and create the pâte à baume. It balances the intense bitterness of the coffee and the cocoa. We use fine granulated sugar to ensure it dissolves completely, leaving behind nothing but a smooth, sweet velvet on the palate. Pillar number 4, the savoiardi. These are the scaffolding of your tiramisu. Often called ladyfingers, these crisp sponge biscuits from Piedmont are unique because they contain no fat. This makes them incredibly porous, like a dry sponge. They are designed specifically to soak up liquid while maintaining their shape. Without them, you don't have a tiramisu, you have a trifle. Their dry, sugary exterior is the secret to that perfect, cake-like texture after resting. Pillar number 5, the espresso. This is where the pick-me-up comes from. It must be strong, dark, and unsweetened. Traditionally, it's brewed in a mocha pot, which provides a more rustic, intense flavor profile than a modern espresso machine. The quality of your beans matters here. A hint of acidity or a deep chocolatey roast will translate directly into the final bite. And remember, patience. The coffee must cool to room temperature before we begin the dip. The final pillar, cocoa. We use only the highest quality, unsweetened cocoa powder. It provides the necessary bitter counterpoint to the rich cream. In a masterclass tiramisu, the cocoa is not just a garnish. It is a structural layer of flavor. It sits on the top like dark velvet, waiting to be the first thing to hit your tongue. preparing your taste buds for the sweetness that follows. Now, the alchemy begins. We start by whisking our yolks and sugar over a bain-marie, a bowl set over simmering water. This is the pâte à baume method. It not only pasteurizes the eggs for safety, but creates an incredibly stable and rich base. You must whisk constantly. We are looking for the ribbon stage, where the mixture becomes pale, thick, and falls from the whisk in a slow, elegant ribbon that sits on the surface for a few seconds. Once we achieve this perfect consistency, we remove it from the heat and let it cool. This step is vital. If we add the mascarpone while the eggs are still hot, the cheese will melt and lose its structure. Patience is the theme of this kitchen. We want the mixture to be just slightly warm to the touch before we proceed to the next stage of our creation. Now, we introduce the mascarpone. Do not use an electric mixer here. We use a spatula and a gentle folding motion. We are incorporating the heavy cheese into our light egg base without deflating the air we just built. It should look like a thick, creamy cloud. This is the moment where the tiramisu begins to take its true form, a unified, velvety cream that is both rich and ethereal. To achieve that truly luxurious, airy texture, we whisk our egg whites separately with a tiny pinch of salt. Once they reach stiff peaks, we fold them into our mascarpone cream in 3 stages. The first third loosens the mixture, the second adds the volume, and the final third provides the ultimate lightness. This is the secret to a tiramisu that feels like it's floating on your tongue. The soak is where most home cooks fail. Precision is everything. 1 second on the bottom, 1 second on the top. The lady finger should feel heavier but still maintain its core structural integrity. If you soak too long, the biscuit will collapse into a mush. If you soak too little, the center will remain unpleasantly dry. It is a moment of pure focus. A kiss of espresso, nothing more. We begin our assembly. A small amount of cream on the bottom of a glass dish anchors our biscuits. Then, we lay the soaked ladyfingers side by side, leaving no gaps. We cover them with half of our cream, spreading it gently to the corners. This first layer is the foundation upon which the rest of our masterpiece will rest. Keep your edges clean for a professional finish. We repeat the process for the second layer, another row of soaked ladyfingers, and the remaining half of our mascarpone cloud. Through the glass, you should now see the distinct, beautiful stripes that make a tiramisu so visually iconic. This layering is what allows the moisture to distribute evenly throughout the dessert during its long rest in the refrigerator. The final act of preparation, the dusting. A generous, even layer of cocoa powder. We sifter it from about 6 inches above the dish to ensure total coverage. This is the crown of the tiramisu. It protects the cream and provides that essential bitter note. For a truly premium look, ensure the cocoa is fresh and vibrant. This is the last thing we do before the long wait begins. Before we rest, let's talk troubleshooting. If your tiramisu is watery or soggy, you likely over-soaked your ladyfingers or used coffee that was too warm. Remember the 2-second rule and always let your espresso cool completely. If your cream is grainy, you may have over-whisked the mascarpone. High-fat content makes it delicate. Always fold it by hand with love. And finally, the resting period. Do not try to serve this immediately. A tiramisu needs time for the flavors to migrate and the biscuits to soften into their final cake-like form. At least 12 hours is mandatory. 24 hours is the gold standard. This rest is what transforms individual ingredients into a unified, harmonious experience. Keep it cold, keep it covered, and keep your patience. When the wait is finally over, serving is your reward. Use a sharp, clean knife to cut a perfect square. The layers should be distinct, and the cream should hold its shape. Serve it on a simple white plate to let the rich colors of the cocoa and espresso stand out. This is the moment of truth, the culmination of your work and your patience. One bite and you understand. The bitter cocoa, the aromatic coffee, and the rich, velvety cream all working in perfect balance. This is the true Italian tiramisu. It is more than just a dessert. It is a celebration of simple ingredients and master technique. I hope this guide has inspired you to bring a little piece of Treviso into your own kitchen. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed this cinematic journey into the heart of Italian dolci, please subscribe and join our community of passionate cooks. Until next time, keep exploring, keep tasting, and most importantly, keep cooking. Bon appétit!